Okay, part two. She has instilled such a hatred, such a like almost has told him. I don't understand why he's going, except maybe to ask for more money, and don't put it past him. So let's see, where are we here? Harry flies to London to visit. Did he get there yet or not? Oh, do you look at how he's really bald. I don't know. There's so much about him. I think he's getting Botox too. Well, if he's with Meghan, of course he is. At a time when Charles needs to be surrounded by family, Sparkles can't arrange for Archie and Lilibet to visit their grandfather. Well, let's take a look at this. Where's Doria? Because she doesn't work. She gets an allowance. I think she probably gets an allowance from the king. Michelle Obama's grandmother got an allowance from the U.S. government. I mean, she did. Because she apparently babysat those quote kids again, I don't know, you guys. This is just weird shit. More to come in the Princess Archie. And the kid, I mean, these kids are whiter than white. And then Doria lives very nearby. Grandpa is still recovering from a stroke. He's kind of MIA, right? Which he didn't. Maybe he did have it. I don't know. Don't forget, he comes from in the acting world. They all do. She has fake kid. Maybe Meghan just needs some time alone, to party, or do it with a real man, because Harry is not. Lorraine Kelly weighs in on Prince Harry rushing back to you. Did he really, though? Because Harry has access to private jets and would have been there by now. Well, from LA, you have an extra, how many hours from LA to, because I'm thinking like New York, it's maybe 4 or 5 hours. From here, it's 7, maybe 8. Or is it 6? Something like that. It's like a long drive. Well, in the U.S., by U.S. standards, It would be like going from, I don't know. It doesn't matter. From where I live to, I don't know, somewhere in Minnesota, way up far north. You know what I'm saying? It's not that long. Plus, he has access to all the private shit, and the press will hide whatever he's doing anyway. And I don't really think. I think he could sneak out of here and get over there really quite fast. I love how they show him like 1.5 feet taller here. Serious situation. Harry to visit King solo. That's another thing. So this Meghan woman they make it sound like she's a housewife in the 70s, saddled with 2 kids and can't get a sitter. Load of shit. With Prince Harry heading home, I'm reminded of what Janice Turner wrote. Blood matters. You don't realize how much until it's all drained away. Okay, I'm not even going to go. It sounds silly anyway. We don't know what's going on with these people. Harry will travel to the UK to visit Charles in the coming days. I thought he rushed to his side. That's another thing. Get there right away. But I think he needs to reveal the type of cancer that he has. Okay. UK media will be sleeping in every airport, port, train, and drone stations. Drone stations. Airport, train. Okay, that's the grammar's really off. To catch the glimpse of Harry. Very punctuation, poor. Speak about being relevant. Good King Harry. You see what I'm saying? What a load of shit. Royal trolls will not set my day or veer my conversations. This is so delusional, untrue, and unbelievable. Trump is a coward and sore a loser. Has the social awareness of Prince Harry. I don't know who the fuck this idiot is. Let's take a look at this witch. All right. And why don't you look at how, yeah, she looks exactly like that little monstrosity. Happily married to Stephen M. Croft. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these people, Twitter is such a fuck pool. I don't even go in there. What is the point of this? All I wanted Prince Harry shit. Okay. So I guess that's it. I mean, am I following her? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I don't like her right now. She's all for the genocide, Prince Harry the stupid twat. Well, that sounds like a good one. There are no children, by the way. Let's do something different, and then we're going to head off because, I have, whatever, I've got actually something on the stove, believe it or not. Yeah, she's got to take care of the kids. I mean, come on, that don't exist. She never felt at home in the country. Oh, get out of here. There was something I was going to look up, and I can't remember it now. Well, more to come on this saga, right? She's refusing. I think they probably told her to stay away. If you're sick, do you want a little bitch to show up that you can't stand, that's been trashing you for like 5 years or something? 6, 7 years? Well, she refuses to set foot because she never had these 2 babies. Okay. How boring. She might not visit England again, but let's do this. Oops. Oh, shit. And let's do a search here and go to, sometimes the weird shit pulls up. Video. Okay, here, let's listen to this. I've got my audio sharing back.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Can we start with the proposal and the actual moment of your engagement? When did it happen? How did it happen?
It happened a few weeks ago, earlier this month, here at our cottage. Just a standard, typical night for us.
It's a cozy night. It was
roasting
chicken and
roasting
having
a chicken, trying to roast a chicken.
trying to roast a chicken. Because very early out of the gate, I think,
But you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning...
You take seriously. You have a voice and you automatically think people, and I said this back in 2018 or 17. Listen to what she says.
Few months, and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella.
What umbrella? Look how old she is. Look at this. She has had so much effing plastic surgery, it's not even funny. But so she wants to, let's hang on one moment, kids. Let me turn my volume up a tad, just in case. Okay. All right. Can we just get this back up again? Okay. We can't. Here we go. So she wants to do boots on the ground, get to know everything, do her job. She lasted for 1.5 years and had a fake pregnancy. I'm telling you, this is what happened. Harry knew he made a mistake and wanted to get the fuck out of the marriage. Look at him. He doesn't look happy. She's grabbing him to the point. I mean, this is ridiculous.
And
I think that they wanted him to get the fuck out of this damn marriage and said, just bite the bullet. And then she did the fake pregnancy thing. And then to get extra cashola once they couldn't pay their damn mortgage or electric bill in Cali, which their electric bill alone is probably several thousand a month. You know, and all of a sudden she goes to California and she's not famous. She can't get a job. Nobody wants to work with her. People don't like her. She's iced out. You know. All right, let's go.
and also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
There's a lot to do.
Really?
There's a lot to do.
And
Does this seem like a couple that has talked about that prior to this interview? I'm telling you, this chick blackmailed this dude.
immense change. You're getting a new country out of it, a husband, obviously, but also giving up your
nice.
career.
Yes, it's nice.
He's just like, isn't that great? And she's just, hey, she's coercing him.
Yes. But I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change.
It's a new challenge. It's a new
chapter,
She
right?
said that she was giving everything up, though. That she gave up her whole fucking life for that fucking family, right? I apologize.
And also keep in mind, I've been working on my show for 7 years.
Oh my God, you worked for 7 years? I really want you guys to think about that. Ladies, gentlemen, please. 7 years? You think that is like a lifespan? Listen to her. Isn't she? She is so self-involved. And he's acting like he's not, he's just getting to know her right now.
So we were very, very fortunate to be able to have that sort of longevity on a series. And for me, once we hit the 100 episode marker, I thought, you know what, I have ticked this box and I feel really proud of the work I've done there. And now
Oh my God. Why would you even be talking about that in an engagement interview to be a part of the British royal family? You ticked your box and you're proud of yourself. That's in a 20-minute interview. It's all me, 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 me.
And now it's time to, as you said, work
for me, more me, and me, 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 me.
Work as a team with you. Yeah.
But do you have that sense of responsibility?
Does it seem like they're in cohesion? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, babe. She blackmailed this dude.
Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised actually this is, you know, I feel I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. But we still had to sit down on the sofa, and I still, you know.
Well, the thing is that you can't really just say, boom, you're in love with somebody in that short a period of time. Yeah, I mean, because in all honesty, you could, but I don't believe that he has that kind of maturity about him, or did not have the real life experience to be able to say, okay, yeah, it's love at first sight. His type is tall, leggy blondes, not skanks like this skank.
You know, I still had to have some pretty, you know, frank conversations with her to say, look, you know, what you're letting yourself in for it's a big deal, and it's you know, it's not.
And she couldn't take it.
It's not easy for anybody, but I know that, you know, at the end of the day,
And she lasted a couple of months and then put on a huge scam and stressed out this family so much. Catherine knows what's going on. Sophie seems to be kind of a hard ass. Catherine knows what's going on, but see, Catherine's going to be the Queen of England. Now, I pray for that girl. If anybody is under stress, it's her. In a few short years, she is going to be Queen of England. Her son is going to be the king. Okay. Her son will be the future king, excuse me. Her husband will be the king. And she's got all this responsibility. And then she has this wrench writing books about her, going on interviews and attacking her immediately.
she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, you know, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So I think she's capable
So
of.
nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know.
No.
She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of
Did you
stuff.
see the
and
way
work
she
that
kind
needs
of shook her hair? Look at this. Just to make sure the shot was right.
for anybody. But I know that, you know, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her.
I can tell by listening to this that these two never had any of these conversations prior to this interview. What do they meet each other like 4 times?
And therefore, you know, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So I think she's capable
So
of.
nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's
Watch her
capable
hair.
of, she's
Watch her.
capable
Watch
of
her. Watch
anything.
her.
And
thank
together,
you.
as I said,
Oh,
there's a
oh,
hell
is
of a
that the
lot
right shot?
of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and you know, with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was that's what got date 2 in the books,
That's true.
probably.
Plenty to talk about.
Oh, come on. A dude is going to say whatever he wants to say to get in your pants a second time, girl.
Children?
Not
Plans?
not currently, no. No, of course, you know, I think you know, one step at a time, and hopefully we'll start a family in the near future.
Have you met each other's families, I imagine?
Yes, his family's been so welcoming, and
You've met quite a few of them, actually.
I have, on both sides of his family, his mom's side as well, which has been really important to me too. But yes, the family has been great, and over the past year and a half, we've just had a really nice time getting to know them and progressively helping me feel a part of not just the institution, but also part of the family, which has been really, really special.
Trying to track them down and make sure that they're around at the same time that she's popping in without telling too many people. And so we've
Yeah, because if anybody finds out, they're going to split instantly because she's such a cunt.
we've actually done incredibly well to make sure that you've met all the key people.
So does that mean a lot of the time that you've been together in this last year and a half, you've been at home a lot?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we've well, yeah, we had to sort of reverse the whole process, and cozy nights in front of the television, cooking dinner with you know, just the two of us by ourselves in our little cottage.
You know what? I'm not sure if I even believe that.
rather than going out for dinner
At first, I don't believe that would, unless Meghan wanted to begin her manipulation.
and being seen in public. So we reversed the whole process, which is
It sounds like a load of shit.
it's provided different opportunities, and it's made us a hell of a lot closer.
Oh, fuck. So you hung out for a few months in front of the TV cooking meals. What the, it's just, she's old anyway. This is right before she turned 40.
In a shorter space of time.
That's true.
That's
Shit,
without question. So, if anybody else at home is listening, then maybe slow down on the dates and maybe spend more time at home. But no, it's for us. It's an opportunity to really get to know each other without other people looking or trying to take photos on their phones and all that kind of stuff. With that comes with the job, comes with the role. But where possible,
yeah. And we were able to really get to know each other that way. But also then to go and have friends over for dinner, or to go to his family for tea, or any of those sort of things. And even just to take the time to be able to go on long country walks and
long country walks through Kensington. You see what I'm saying? I think she's making shit up, and I don't believe she really.
and just talk.
We've been all over the place.
Have you met the Queen?
I have, yes.
A couple of times.
Yeah,
What was
it's
that
true,
like?
a couple of times. It's incredible. I think, to be
Does he look just a tad stoned?
able to meet her through
I think she's lying through a lot of this.
his lens, not just with his honor and respect
With his lens. See what I'm saying? She's putting all the bullshit together she possibly can.
for her as the monarch, but the love that he has for her as his grandmother. All of those layers have been so important for me, so that when I
You know what? Harry, this is not the first time we've watched this together. Harry didn't say much. It was like, I'm being interviewed, you're not, and that's that. And I think that okay. All right. Oh, can't get it, can we? A lot of this stuff has been pulled. You see what I'm saying? You have to go into, all right.
It was about 3 weeks ago on holiday in Kenya. We had a little private time away together with some friends, and I just decided that it was the right time, really. We've been talking about marriage for a while, so it wasn't a massively big surprise, but I took her up somewhere nice and
Notice how in this interview, William is answering the questions and Catherine is his partner on the side.
Kenya and proposed.
It's very romantic. There's a true romantic in that.
There is,
And you said yes, obviously.
Of course, yes, yeah.
thankfully.
And you knew you were going to do this from day one of the holiday, or you
I-
waited till the end?
I'd been planning it for a while, but as every guy out there wants,
You see what I'm saying? The questions, he's okay. You get what
it's,
what I
it
mean.
takes a certain amount of motivation to get yourself going. So I was planning it, and then it just felt really right out in Africa. It was beautiful at the time, and I had done a little bit of planning to obviously share my romantic side.
Okay, you've been on holiday a while, so did you see this coming? Was he getting a bit
No.
nervous and jumping?
No, not at all, no, because, we were out there with friends and things, so I really didn't expect it at all. I thought he might have sort of maybe thought about
Now let's look at her pedigree, her childhood, her education. Okay.
it, but no. It was a total shock when it came, and very excited.
And producer Rain?
Yeah.
there and then?
I did, yeah. I'd been carrying it around with me in my rucksack for about 3 weeks before that. And
I question that, but let's go on. I mean, that's so valuable, but okay.
literally would not let it go. Everywhere I went, I was keeping hold of it because I knew this thing, if it disappeared, I'd be in a lot of trouble. And yeah, because I planned it, it went fine. As you know, you'll hear a lot of horror stories about proposing and things going horribly wrong. It went really, really well, and yeah, I was really pleased that she said yes.
And it's a family ring.
It is a family ring, yes. It's my mother's engagement ring. So I thought it was quite nice because obviously she's not going to be around to share any of the fun and excitement of it all. This was my way of keeping her sort of close to it all.
And I guess we better have a look at it. What kind of ring is it? Are you an expert?
Oh, come on,
I'm not
everybody
an expert
knows
on that
it.
one at all. I've been reliably informed it's a sapphire with some diamonds, but I'm sure everyone recognises it from previous times. So.
And
Yeah, it's
you're
beautiful.
You're going to be in envy of many.
Well, I just hope I look after it.
She loses
But
it,
no,
she's in big trouble.
it's very, very special.
Now, it has to be said, you both look incredibly happy and relaxed.
We are. We're like sort of ducks. It's sort of very calm on the surface, but the little feet going under the water. But no, it's been really exciting. We've been talking about it for a long time.
So who wears the pants in each relationship? Megan went in her interview and she said, "Come on, Harry, let's go. I'm going to be interviewed. You can come with me." In this case, who takes the lead? William. You know, we'll get into this a little bit more, I think, soon. I've got to fly. Hope you're doing